we're back for another episode of Triangle Strategy. Last episode, Actually, what happened last episode? I literally just recorded it again, and I still don't remember what happened. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, we voted and decided to not help N's house with his illegal salt trade, and instead we tried to trick him and told him that we do agree with his illegal salt trade, but ended up being discovered taking a hidden path back to Hyacinth, and we had to fight Booker, Sorsley's retainer, in a really annoying battle, in a literal uphill battle. Ooh, words cannot express how much I hated that battle. But anyways, we ended off the episode with people not believing us about the illegal salt trade, so now we're gonna try to find more proof, apparently, to try and get Sorsley in trouble, or whatever. Sorry. I guess let's start it off with this. Within the Citadel of the Sands, Tenebris finds Sorsley in high spirits. I think I remember this from our golden route. This might be the same thing, or it might be slightly different.
Well, if it isn't Tenebris. Gloomy as ever, I see.
Minister Sorsley, I see you are in high spirits.
And why shouldn't I be? House Wolfort is ferrying my salt as we speak. An illustrious house from the Salt Iron War trying to win my favor. It's laughable.
But can they succeed, being as ignorant to the circumstances as they are?
Is it just me, or does he kind of sound like the English voice actor for Orochimaru? Let me hear that again.
But can they succeed, being as ignorant to the circumstances as they are?
No, I don't think it is. I think Orochimaru's voice is a bit deeper than this, but it does kind of sound like him. Sorry, I got distracted.
If they fail, I simply lay the blame upon them and see their house duly punished. I shall gain merit in place of money.
I did not take you for an optimist. Or have you forgotten of Exham and Camcel's suspicions?
You speak as if it were my problem alone, my dear Tenebris.
Do not misunderstand. It is because we are tarred with the same brush that I have come to warn you. Your dealings of late have grown, perhaps overly so. You would make an enemy of the other saints, should they notice.
And would you too turn against me, Tenebris?
Most certainly not. Our fates are tied.
Good. Now leave me.
Pray, be careful, Minister.
What need have I for caution? I have never failed, nor will I ever.
I wonder what Tenebris is doing. Is he also part of the illegal salt trade? I mean, we don't see too much of him, and we literally just killed Tenebris off screen in the golden route. I wonder if we'll ever actually get to fight him and see what he's up to. Okay, we got an investigation to do. Sorrento searches for evidence to is it indict or indict? I don't remember. Indict Sorsley, but will he find it in time?
Sorsley may well come to end us once he hears of our allegations. There is no turning back now. We must move swiftly.
So how shall we proceed?
We must provide hard evidence, as Minister Camcel requested.
And I wish to be named Archduke of Esfrost. Does he understand what he asks of us? We have no leads.
Sorry, that really sounded
Have
funny
you managed
coming
to
from
reach
Yula.
Minister Exham?
And also the fact that her voice was so low. Like, why is Gila so low? Is it just me? Is my hearing just going bad? I think I've already said this from the beginning, but why, Gila? Why are you so quiet, Gila?
Regrettably, I have not.
I would prefer to have him in our corner, but we haven't the time. We shall collect the evidence and testimony ourselves. Salt is a well-regulated commodity, and numbers do not lie. If this illicit trade exists, someone will have altered the ledgers.
Of course. We'll gather what information we can on Sorsley until the evidence we seek reveals itself. Let us canvass the town and see what we find.
Agreed.
Oh, I
We
might be
should
able
split
to
up
find
and search
the
for clues.
cat and hyacinth with this. Please tell me I can. Time to gather some testimony as to Sorsley's crimes. Okay. Obtain sleep recovery pellet ×2. Is this a merchant? I'm afraid I'm closed for the day. I need to balance the ledger, you see. Do come again. Oh, really? That's so weird. Why is he closed? Oh, hey, Lila. You're just chilling here, apparently. Cool. Hey, Camsel, you're also just chilling here. Cool. Some money, I'll take it. Obtain quality timber, sure. Obtain paralysis recovery pellet ×2, cool. I was like, is that Medina? But no, that's just a regular healer person from Hyacinth, I guess. Oh my god. There it is. I can't. No wonder I missed that. I never move around the camera, so I never would have spotted you. Hey, kitty. You're one of my missing cats. I just gotta find the rest of you now. Not now. I have more pressing concerns at present. That damn officer hunting me like a dog. If he will but leave this place, I could return to my home. Illegal Where's all this talk coming from? I will not stand for these absurd accusations. What proof have you? Okay, so this is unfortunate. I thought... Okay, I probably should have talked to everyone before talking to him, but still, he didn't have an exclamation point over his head. Well, when you do as much business as I do, rumors about oneself tend to propagate. It would behoove you to interrogate the rumors you hear before repeating them. Yes, but it would also be best not to let sleeping rumors lie. Keep digging, and keep me apprised of any new information you may find. I am eager to be of service. Only those who have official business with the ministry may enter. If you know appointment, I must ask you to leave. I've learned that my secretary was investigating Minister Sorsley as well. Surely he left some notes in his journal. You have my blessings to read it if you find it. The goddess tolerates much in the search for the truth. Minister Exam is occupied for the moment. If you have business with him, I bid you write him a letter. A letter that presumes I have something to write with. Only those with special permission may enter the palace. Take your leave. I cannot let you pass without proper permission. I care not who you are or from what nation you hail. None may enter the source. If you're not here to enter the source, then I shall hear you out. What is it you wish to know? That only makes me long to enter the source all the more. Is there truly nothing you can do? Why guard the entrance so closely? Is there something you wish to hide? I hear tell of a secret ledger for salt shipments. Does this sound familiar? Let's go with the middle one. Not that I wish to hide, no. I have horror keeping secrets, and in all honesty, I can look the other way no longer. Swear to me you'll not enter the source and I shall talk. I've seen a dealer different from the ones we see during the day carry salt off at night under cover of darkness. I confess I receive payments in exchange for my silence, but I know not from who. Not as though it matters, my conscience withers and rots just the same. Another bender in the middle of the night. Highly suspicious. I shall make note of that. I wager that this person is involved in Sorsley's illegal enterprise. Access to the source is forbidden. You may go no further. We're looking for a rebel who was last seen in this area. Have you any memory of such a person? Might he mean the one who just wants to go home? Perhaps this rebel will provide me with some information. I did see someone rather suspicious leaving the city. You what? Thank you, good sir. You've done a good deed this day. Okay, so we should be able to talk to you now, right? Pray, be calm, for he has gone. Has he? At last, I can enter my own home. You have my everlasting gratitude. Is there naught I can do for you, good sir? You can provide me with information. Do you know anything of House N's illicit salt dealings? Illicit salt dealings? No, I'm afraid not. Then even a source will do. How might one go about prying into the affairs of House End? As you seem quite determined, you may as well search their encampment itself. 'Tis located beside the entrance to the source. If Sorsley has anything to hide, he will most certainly have hid it there. The Unday encampment, if we cannot find the proof we seek there, then it genuinely does not exist. Yet it is also the most brazen and dangerous course of action. We'll have to wait for the cover of darkness. Obtain 1,000 coin. Cool. If you are to search the end encampment, you had best do so at night. 'Tis all hearsay, but I understand Esros occupies Glenbrook. The kingdom is a den of iniquity. It's true, their lack of adherence to the goddess's teachings has no doubt brought this fate upon them. This must be the journal Lila's secretary keeps. Looks like he underlined something here for emphasis. I find Sorsley Enday's recent behavior highly irregular and improper. He took a meeting with Glenbrook officials in secret, wherein he dispersed generous bribes. Bribing Glenbrook officials? This is extremely valuable evidence. I must make note of it. Added Lila's secretary's journal to note. Obtained large HP recovery plot ×2. I judge by your garb you hail from Glenbrook. Have you come to gaze upon the wonder that is the holy state? Surely you have many tales from your journey to our fair lands. Do tell, do tell. I fear this will become a long conversation. I'll have to save it for another time. The Saintly Seven have been recognized by the goddess of salt herself, and are tasked with leading the faithful of Hysen. Atop this order sits the Holy One, who enjoys the privilege of hearing the goddess speak in her own words. The Holy One then disseminates her words to the Saintly Seven, who hand them down to the people, thus granting the Holy State her blessings. I of course take pride in the uniquely superior construction of our society, but how do you, as an outsider, find it? It has advantages and disadvantages like any other. I hesitate to call it superior. Not so unusual, the Holy One is your sovereign, and the Saintly Seven their loyal ministers. Systems of rule are not so easily compared. They are the result of choices made by a people over the arc of their shared history. I'm gonna go with top one. You have my attention, good sir. Do tell us what precisely you find lacking. Take for example the Holy One, a singular exalted presence with no line of succession, as you find in other nations. This does not cause strife among the remaining members of the Seven, as each and every one vises to be the chosen to succeed them. Your fears are misplaced, sir. Yes, there was a period of confusion some 30 years prior when the Holy One passed. I cannot deny it. But the goddess soon eased our suffering, and trouble has not visited us since. The Saintly Seven share the burden and work tirelessly for the good of the people, obviating the need for any messy struggles. Yes, so your dogma tells us, though I think you'll find this does not account for human nature, which is not so easily controlled. Esros boasts of their freedom from the mountaintops, yet it is only ever the rich and powerful that rise to the top of the wretched duchy. While here in Hyacinth, all are equal under the goddess's watchful eye, and all may live in peace. I scarcely need to ask, but which nation in your estimation has the right of it? Freedom is a necessity for all. I stand with Esros on this matter. It is the work of a nation's leader to ensure peace and equity. We have much to learn from Hysen's rule. Neither the kingdom of Glenbrook which I serve bests you both. None of these answers are good. I mean, Glenbrook sucks, Esros sucks, and Hysen definitely sucks. I'm just gonna go with Esros. I think it's the lesser of two evils. Well, actually, it's a tie between Glenbrook and Esros. Words fit for a foolish unbeliever. You see, all one needs in this world is the goddess's blessing. Though it takes a single-minded obsession with freedom to deliberately deprive oneself of her blessings and her salt, so perhaps I should commend you. Her blessings are reserved for only the most righteous adherents. What happens to the nation of unbelievers is none of my concern. So this is how the faithful of Hysen think. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's get to the good stuff. I hear rumors of irregular salt shipments. Oh, is that why we have the merchant over there? Because he's not a regular merchant, he's the illegal salt trader? I'm guessing that's what it is. So an unsavory character is making off with salt, you say? I confess that not even I had noticed if what you say is true. Though I simply cannot piece it together in my mind. How would they get this smuggled salt to Westfrost in the first place? Oh, okay, I don't know this apparently. Can we talk to you again? Day, I need to balance the ledger, you see. I'm terribly sorry to intrude, but I might... Oh, I'm terribly sorry to intrude, but might I borrow the pen and paper just there? I have a very important letter to write. If such paper will suffice, then you certainly may. Make use of the inkwell too. Now to write that letter to Exam. This is an important proposal for Minister Exam. I bid you deliver it to him at once. Very good. I shall see that it reaches Minister Exam myself. That letter should secure Minister Exam's cooperation in exposing Sorsley's crimes. I pray it reaches him soon. We cannot be too prepared, considering we're up against one of the Saintly Seven. There's a woman living near the ministry whose life is consumed with rumors of all sizes and sort. She's always has some fresh morsel or other. It would behoove you to speak with her. A rumor monger, you say? Then I should very much like to speak with her. Yes, thank you. Okay, so that's the lady that was over here. I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty cool exploration phase. I understand you are aware of the latest rumors that flowed through Hyacin. I should like to hear more about them. You wish to hear the popular rumors of Hyacinth? You needn't have been so coy. Oh, where to begin? Where to begin? Have you heard the tale of the vanishing vessel? Okay, sorry, I had to stop for a bit there. Okay, let's keep going. It arrives at the port in secret, only to vanish as quickly and quietly as it came. A ship that disappears in the night. The how of their salt exports had eluded me until now. Perhaps they were carrying it on this ship she speaks of. Hey Claras, let's do the song and dance again. So an unsavory character is making off with salt, you say? Okay, we were at this, I think. Piece it together, how would they get the smuggle? They used the cargo ship that vanished. Ah yes, the disappeared vessel would figure nicely into this plot. It is fortuitous that you contacted me, and I thank you. I tell you this in the strictest confidence. Talk of House End's crime has... House End, sorry. Crimes has reached... it is how... No, it's... Talk of House End's crimes has reached the consortium. There, Minister Sorsley is known to be a meticulous man, exceedingly concerned with the accuracy of his own ledger. If he has engaged in illegal enterprises as you suggest, I doubt his conscience would allow his books to go unbalanced. He'll have kept the second ledger. A secret account, of course. With that in hand, we'd have all the proof we need. The trouble, though, will be finding it. Let's end exploration. I've heard enough, now to return to the encampment and organize my thoughts.
What news? Have you learned anything?
Sorsley is shrewd. He'll not reveal his true colors so easily.
Nothing can remain hidden indefinitely. A thorough review of the testimony shall show us the truth.
Benedict is right. Let us review what we know to be true.
Lord Serenoa, what does the evidence at hand suggest? Let us begin with Sorsley himself. What is his crime?
He bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook. Okay, he apparently did that.
He bribed nobles right under our noses in Glenbrook.
How could I have been so blind to his dealings in the upper echelons of my own kingdom?
Though we know this to be true, I doubt we'll build a worthy case now that Esfrost rules the Crown City.
If we cannot secure the help of the remaining saints, we've no choice but to present our case directly to the Hierophant. Doing so will require incontrovertible proof of Sorsley's improprieties.
He kept a secret ledger.
Claris said Sorsley kept a secret ledger.
Of course. Sales had to be carefully managed so as not to arouse suspicion.
Making detailed records a necessity. I've no doubt this ledger exists. Now then, let us focus on where we might find the evidence we need.
The Hierophant's Palace, the banished cargo ship, or Sorsley encampment. Sorsley's
By
encampment.
which you mean Sorsley's encampment.
Precisely. Not the one at the Citadel of the Sands, so far from the source. Right here, in the capital.
I know its location.
Might the bribe Sorsley plied Glenbrook's nobles with be connected to his illicit dealings?
We know the ledger tracking the tainted salt exists.
End's encampment is our primary target, then. But it's too dangerous to get near, let alone inside.
Despite our best efforts, I'm afraid we haven't evidence enough to confront him over his crimes.
And Sorsley will find us out soon enough, if he hasn't already.
Time is of the essence, then. What is our next move?
Though we lack proof, we'd best raise the issue with Camcel once more.
And the shadows of suspicion completed. I wonder if you can get a bad ending from that. It'd be great if you could. Probably should have tried that out, actually.
Serenoa and his retinue know House End is involved in the illicit salt trade, yet fail to secure any solid evidence to back up their claims. Their position growing tenuous, House Wolffort makes a reckless bid to persuade Camcel, Minister of Domestic Affairs, to levy charges.
Chapter 10, Part 2, Ask Me Not.
Minister Camcel will join our cause, won't he?
Okay, sorry again. This episode's gonna be full of pauses and things now. So I accidentally bit my lip, and now it hurts, so we're gonna try to get through this episode. Hopefully things don't go too badly. Sorry if my voice sounds weird now, it's because of that, so... let's try and get through this now. Oh, this is really bad. I can already tell. Sorry about this, but let's keep going.
It's hard to be sure, but we must press our case and have faith. That is all that is in our power to do.
You! Are you House End's dogs?
A messenger, my lord, from the palace. I seek Lord Serenoa Wolffort.
You have found him.
Lord Wolffort, you have been accused of coercing Minister Sorsley End unto unlawful acts. Your presence is required at the palace so the Holy One may question you.
House End is the guilty party, not Serenoa.
If you've testimony to give, you are welcome to stand witness at the trial.
My lord, this may be a good opportunity to bring our case directly to the Hierophant and the other powerful entities of Hyzant. I expect the Saintly Seven are not of one mind on this matter. If you can persuade some of the ministers to side with us, Sorsley will have nowhere to run.
Perhaps. Or you could end up the one with his head on the chopping block, Serenoa.
Even so, we cannot make an enemy of Hyzant, else we truly will be alone. I must stand trial, plead my case to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, and hope that they believe me.
Okay, we got two things. We got side story, the Holy One summons the Saintly Seven to the palace. Council will next time consider their next move. Interesting. Oh wait. Okay, yeah, there we go. A trial is held at the Hierophant's palace, but will Sorsley be charged for his misdeeds? Maybe.
You've been summoned to the palace, Minister Kamsel. The Holy One is to hear the accusations against Minister End, and question House Wolfort.
Very well. So, Sorsley has made the first move. Serenora must not have been able to secure evidence against him after all. But order cannot truly be restored simply by sentencing House Wolfort. I must make of this opportunity what I can.
So there is to be a trial. I see.
The Holy One requires the presence of the Saintly Seven immediately.
And here I thought you nearly had him, Wolfort. Did I overestimate you? No matter. There is more than one way to trap a greedy boar. Now then, who will be best put to the task?
If I'm being honest, I feel like this is getting unnecessarily complicated at this point. Like, how many hoops do we have to jump through just to accuse Sorsley and of, being involved in illegal salt trade? A trial is held at the Oh yeah, we already read this. Let's get into it.
The inquiry of House Wolfort, stood accused by Minister Sorsley End, will hereby commence. We of the Saintly Seven will preside over this trial. Serenor Wolfort, you stand before the Holy One. Do you swear by the goddess to speak the truth?
I swear.
Answer the Saintly Seven's questions. Improve Sorsley's guilt. Okay, interesting.
Minister Exham Marshal, you may begin the proceedings.
We know Minister Sorsley quite well, having worked with him for these long years. But we know comparatively little of you, Lord Serenoa. Therefore, we must first determine whether you are worthy of our trust. Surely you have not forgotten his position among the Saintly Seven of the Holy State of Hyzant?
It is as I wrote in the documents I provided. Of course I haven't. Finding Sorsley guilty is more important. I'm gonna go with the bottom one, just see what happens.
I have written it all down as tradition requires.
Yes, I have read through your report. It is a sign of sincerity that you would proceed according to our customs. Indeed, I can confirm you are a man of honor and integrity. Once all presiding over the trial have had a chance to express their opinions over your report, we shall pass our judgment. I have nothing further to ask.
Next, Minister Kamsel Farrant will make his inquiries.
You must understand the difficult position you have put us in, sauntering into our home to denounce one of our own. We are a welcoming people, and so must be wary of those who seek to take advantage of our open hearts.
Please.
If a stranger came to you with unfounded accusations against one of your people, I doubt you would take him at his word. Have you any proof of the foul deeds you claim have taken place in our land?
I'm a witness to the salt transport. There have been shipments of unlawful salt. Let's go with the bottom one.
I have a witness who has seen the salt being transported. One of the guards at the source.
Oh, one of our citizens. Any entrusted to protect the source must swear an oath of honesty to the goddess before assuming duty. Well then, it seems we ought to consider the matter a little further. I have nothing more to ask.
Minister Tenebris, if you would.
It isn't strange that lay people would fail to grasp the goddess's infinite wisdom. We seven, however, do understand her will. For most, our teachings are the only way they know how to live according to her plan. It is moot to judge Sorsley, one of the seven, based on evidence brought against him by a layperson, no matter what that evidence may be. Unless you have testimony from one who understands the goddess's will, there is simply nothing we can do.
A witness to Sorsley's bribery has told me Sorsley kept a secret ledger. I'm guessing the middle one.
Sorsley met in secret with powerful Glenbrook officials and bribed them. Minister Lila's secretary can attest to this.
Oh? A secretary to one of the saintly seven, you say?
My secretary's word is as good as my own. None is more devoted to the goddess than he. If any can grasp her will, he can.
I see. Well, I cannot argue against that. I've no further questions.
Minister Lila Viscraft, ask your questions.
It is plain to me that Sorsley has indeed engaged in misconduct, namely bribery. Yet while I do not doubt he bribed an official of Glenbrook, what the bribe was for remains unclear. Perhaps you can shine some light on the matter, Lord Serenoa?
Sorsley wanted to ensure the official silence over the transport of unlawful salt. Sorsley wanted to ensure the official silence over the cargo vessel that disappeared in the middle of the night. Let's go with the middle one.
I believe he wished to ensure that word of the unlawful salt's destination would not travel.
Meaning that a powerful official in the kingdom of Glenbrook was also complicit in this illicit trade. It would be possible to sell unlawful salt through all of Norzelia if one could ship it through Glenbrook. A secret worth its weight in gold indeed. I have no more questions.
I, Idor Delmira, will ask one final round of questions. I cannot deny, Lord Serenoa, that Sorsley can be foolish. But he is also dedicated to the goddess, and he has worked much good as one of the seven. Though he is not faultless by any means, I believe the goddess yet favors him. If we are to pass judgment on such a man, we must prove his guilt to the goddess herself. So let me ask you this, Serenoa Wolfort. Where exactly are we to find such evidence against Sorsley End?
In the palace house and in his encampment, and his secret ledger, wherever it is. So the middle one, of course.
There must be some evidence in House End's encampment.
Ah, yes. The goddess would not be able to see into a place so stripped of faith. Perhaps we would be remiss not to search the encampment on her behalf. My questions are done. Now we will confer with one another. The Holy One will pass judgment after hearing our opinions. Serenora Wolford, the Holy One has passed judgment. House Wolford is found to have spoken true. Therefore, we find House Wolford innocent and declare Sorsley End a traitor.
What?
Calm yourself. It seems the goddess has mercy yet to give you.
Praise her, and praise her wisdom. What mercy has she for me?
Yeah, what does she
will
have for
stand in
you?
combat against House Wolford. Whomsoever emerges the victor will be cleansed of their sins.
Really, Edor?
Combat?
There's really no need
But
for
your
that.
sins are indeed heavy, Sorsley. Therefore, we give this to House Wolford.
Obtain grounding amulet. Cool, another one of these. I don't think I really need these. I mean, I already have 2 of them. How many enemies are there gonna be that can actually push you around? And we got nothing else to do, so guess it's just time for battle. The Hierophant orders Serenoa to face Sorsley in combat. Recommended level 43. Oh, hello. Oh, this is why we wanted the grounding amulet. Oh, hello, we never done combat here. This is cool.
It will be as the Hierophant has decreed.
Okay, so the Hierophant declared an arena. That's cool. You know, for a holy place, this is definitely very holy indeed.
House End and House Wolford will battle until the other falls. May the goddess of salt bestow her eternal mercy upon the victor.
Could I get some extra grounding amulets now?
Am I hearing this right? So guilty criminals get to walk free if they win?
We've no choice but to do as they say. It is what the goddess teaches.
And likely the outcome agreed upon by those who view Sorsley as a threat.
Whatever the case may be, we must fight, and we must win.
They are united in their desire to destroy me. And it is your fault. You will pay for this, Wolford.
I'm surprised no one has said anything about Frederica so far. Or that Frederica has said nothing about, you know, this whole situation. Well, she has, but I mean, like, nothing about the source and the Rosellans so far. Oh, you can still see Edor and everyone there. Oh, that's nice. Is Exarm on the other side? There's Tenebris, there's Exham, and there's Cancel. Oh, that's cute. Spikes. Height 1 deals damage to 200 units standing atop the square. Freezable. If it's freezable, does that mean I can stop damage from happening, maybe? Wait, I can only take this many units? What do you mean? Oh wait, he only has that many units too. Okay, I guess that's fine. Still scary though. Oh wow, we have more recommended units than what we can deploy. We don't have any healers, but neither does he, so hopefully this works out. I'm just gonna have to try and push everyone around with Eredor. Okay, we only got 6 units. Ooh, we do have some spark mages, so that'll definitely be fun. And all you have is Slumber Stab. Hinder offenses. Lower the strength and magic attack of all enemies within range for 3 turns. Okay, so you're not... Oh wait, you have a grounding amulet. Okay, so I can't push you around, unfortunately. This doesn't seem too scary. The main scary things are just the thunder mages, or spark mages. Oh, actually, the knights do have shield slam, so they are slightly scary. Okay, this is the setup we're going with. Gave the grounding amulet to Serenoa, Eredor, and Giulio so they can hopefully act as tanks. Obviously, Eredor will, and so will Giulio. I don't know about Serenoa, but we'll give him a shot. Roland is just here to do damage, as always. Milo's here to just tempt people, and hopefully survive by evading things. I have no idea what the blower is doing here, but hopefully she survives. I give nothing to Jens, because hopefully he just survives, maybe. I really have no plan in mind right now, aside from Eredor go push this guy into danger zone, so let's just see what happens.
You seek my demise, do you? I, whose oversight of the source brought prosperity to this land?
Do not twist the truth to obfuscate your crimes.
It seems you've forgotten the goddess's will. Allow me to remind you.
Come then. Let us settle this in honest combat.
Now then.
Oh, he went first?
Choices. You won't know up from down.
Let's try and tempt you so you can hopefully start pushing people around. Or not, because you know, that can also happen. Today has not been my lucky day. Because during that last battle, or last episode when I was using Huette, she kept on missing her blindness. Well, not missing the attack, but actually missing the blindness status effect, and that was so annoying. Because we really needed her to land that against the archers. Wait, how much HP do you have? Why does it say question mark, hello? Has that been happening as of late with bosses? Why does he have 999 HP? Okay, I'm just not gonna question it right now.
I swear on House End of the Saintly Seven, I will win. I must win.
You know what? I completely forgot that that Roland can push people back.
I'm a fool. How could we lose?
No, this is not the end of me. I refuse to allow it.
Okay, that was a pretty fun fight if I'm being honest. I kind of wish we had more fights like this if I'm being honest. Because you had a limited number of units. Both of you didn't have, well, both of you could not have healers if you wanted to. And you have this, you're basically limited on space as well, which makes it more interesting. You can also push your enemies aside to try and make them die from fall damage and chip damage from the floor. I think I just like this battle because it makes you use like more of your abilities that you normally don't use. Like all the pushback abilities, I don't think I've ever really used those too much. Aside from like maybe 1 or 2 desperate situations I've been in. Or maybe I'm forgetting some, but still. It feels like you don't see those abilities too often unless you really need them. So this was a really fun battle for us to like get a showcase of them. Okay, let's see what we got for this. Another Medal of Bravery. Cool. Just what I wanted.
Victory goes to House Wolfort. Give thanks to the goddess for bestowing upon you her grace. This concludes your trial. Well fought, all of you.
To think the truth had to be proved through a test of strength.
It was the Hierophant's decree. None in Hyzant raise objections.
I guess we just killed Sorsley, just like that.
Ain't nothing to be ashamed of, my lord. After all, losing the battle would have meant losing our heads.
I suppose you are right.
Ask me not completed. Just showing us more of the worst side of Hyzant. Always fun to learn more about Hyzant.
That same day, word spread throughout Hyzant of Sorsley End's demise, and that of House End along with him.
Chapter 10, Part 3, The Reward for Betrayal. Okay, nothing new, just story. Lyda reacts to news of Sorsley's passing. Okay. I don't think I remember this last time.
I understand Sorsley End is with the goddess now. What a pity.
I mean, she was in the arena with us, wasn't she? So, what do you mean she's just getting the news? She literally saw us kill him. Well, probably kill him, I guess. I guess this is just another one of those weird things.
He has been counted among the dead from the accident.
Keep spinning those lies and soon they shall be tied around your neck.
What do you mean, counted among the dead from the accident?
Though in truth, I'm surprised they've not done so already.
Are you not pleased, milady? Shall I inform Minister Edor?
Be my guest. Without me, all research grinds to a halt. My mind is without equal.
But of course, Minister. I was only teasing. Would it kill you to smile for once?
Be more aware of the words from your mouth. Remember, you are not but Edor's pawn.
Forgive me. Where are my manners? Now pray, return to your precious research. See that you complete it, for you know who.
I know full well who it serves. We're all pawns in the end.
Serenoa's party barely has a moment to collect their breaths before a new challenge is laid before them. Okay, let's see what's up. I'm guessing this is when we're invited to become a Saintly Seven, right?
So, Lord Serenoa, what shall you do now?
Well...
I shall speak plainly. The Holy One wishes to aid House Wolfort.
Thank you, Your Holiness.
Your house is known throughout all Norzelia, and rightly so, given the vital land you control.
It would be quite the blow if Esfrost's aggressions spelled the end of your domain.
The Hierophant tells me a seat amongst the Saintly Seven shall be yours, should you desire it.
And I would not hesitate to accept it if it meant securing peace for my people.
Then perhaps we can find common ground. The Hierophant, however, has a concern.
I would hear it.
The Roselle living in your domain. They are descendants of the sinners who dwell at the source. That is their proper place. There they offer themselves to the goddess in the hopes they may one day atone for their sins. The Hierophant longs to see them return to their rightful home.
You would have me surrender them to you?
It is not my place to make demands. I am merely to deliver unto you the word of the Hierophant. And so I have done.
Dang it. I knew this was coming up.
Serenoa, will you surrender the Roselle to Hyzant?
I don't know.
As you are doubtless aware, Lady Frederica, the vow of Lord Simon himself binds us to protect them. Alas, our house is not what it once was.
Is that a reason to cast aside its honor? My father, as well, likely had a hand in orchestrating their protection.
Ah, my friends, I apologize that we once again meet under dire circumstances. You face a difficult choice, one I do not envy. Have you decided?
This was your plan from the beginning, wasn't it?
Plan?
We did as you asked and brought Sorsley's indiscretions to light. You knew it would not end at that.
Lest you misunderstand, allow me to illuminate your position. You are not the noble hawks you think yourselves to be. You are vultures, feeding off the scraps of Sorsley's corpse.
You've got some nerve.
I speak from experience when I say that the title of Saint is not to be worn lightly. Are you prepared?
Prepared? For what?
I don't want it, though.
Doubtless you are aching to break free of your fetters, to take wing and soar. To do that, blood must be spilled. The blood of enemy, friend, and self alike. Your freedom lies at the end of a trail of dead. If you are not prepared to make that journey, to endure that sacrifice, then cast aside your pretensions and grovel.
Grovel or bleed. For...
The reward for betrayal completed. I really am not looking forward to this next chapter. Because I really don't want to return in the Roselle. I'm going to feel so bad. I just realized what's going to happen, isn't it? We're gonna have to fight Jerome and the Roselle, aren't we? I really don't want to do this. But we're doing it for completion's sake, sorry. Oh yeah, how is Tellier gonna play into this whole thing, actually? Are we still gonna fight him? I mean, we didn't go against him this time, so who knows how this will play out. Fort Assault. Oh great, another one of these battles. Your foes are holed up in a mountain fort. As the battle drags on, reinforcements will threaten to outnumber you, so make quick work of them. Is that all the encampment battles now? Just reinforcements on top of reinforcements? Unfortunate. Oh, you got Medals of Valor. Yes, please. Okay, we got 17 now. Okay, time to promote everyone, since we have a little bit of money and stuff. Okay, first promotion is gonna be Milo, that's for sure. She's gonna get some strength, physical defense, magic defense, accuracy, evasion of 71, hello. I think she still has an evasion thing on her, so that's probably also boosting her up to 71. Okay, let's do this, Milo.
Look how far I've come.
Nice. Okay, I definitely want to upgrade Flanagan, that's for sure. Look at that defense. So good. He's gonna become a wing guard.
May I live up to that name?
I almost said oh wait. Is he talking about the name Huet gave him, or is he talking about Wingard? Did Huet call him the People's Shield or something like that in the character story? I 100% don't remember. I hope he's talking about that, because that'd be super cute. Definitely upgrading you, that's for sure. The incredible Time Mage to Time Speeder.
I will find my mother one day.
Aw, that's cute. I'm also gonna promote Giulio, because he's a really good unit.
I've room to improve yet.
Let's also do Narve. I feel like I haven't used Corentin in a while, or maybe I'm remembering wrong.
I'm stronger than I thought.
Now he has that extra reach, that'll definitely be helpful. Oh wait, why didn't I promote why didn't I promote you? Definitely promote Medina.
I hear the cries of those in need.
I don't know who else is worth it. Let's do Lionel, cause why not, I guess. I mean, he is a tank, so might as well.
This shall lead to fortunes upon fortunes.
Should we do Izana? Sure, let's do it.
I fight to fulfill the wishes of all.
Let's do Maxwell too. From Dawn Spear to Divine Spear.
Hard effort grants a boon.
Maxwell looks great with his promotion outfit. Let's do Aurora, cause why not?
We've far yet to go, together.
Aw, that was cute. She says that, but she gets the ability Lone Wolf. That's hilarious. Let's get Archibald just so he has a swift end.
I'm not past my prime yet.
Let's get that Desperate Evasion. That should definitely be helpful on Groma.
I have lived to fight another day.
Let's do Corentin. I mean, he's been here for so long. He kinda deserves it, right?
My debt is not yet repaid.
The first ever unit we recruited. God, he's been here for so long. Who's next? Should we do Hosavara? She does have up and up, but... Oh wait, I forgot you got Helen Hardy. Oh wait, but that's not that good. Never mind. Let's just do Rudolph, cause why not? So he can get that extra damage up.
I'm on top of the world!
Okay, that's a bit goofy for him. Let's do Hosabara too.
This calls for a drink.
Okay, got 2 more left. Who should I promote? I'm gonna hold off on the last 2. Just because I don't know, I can't choose who to do it with. But look at that. We almost have everyone promoted. We're almost done. We're so close to being done with grinding. Oh wait, we got new stuff in stock. Yet we still don't have any recovery items. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see how much we can buy right now. Okay. Somehow we had barely enough money to buy everything. Okay, with this we should be able to get the last of the weapon rank 1 ability upgrades. So let's do that real quick. Got Roland's magic defense up. We got Eridor. And I think I'm out of material for everyone else. Unfortunate. Yep, I'm out of fiber for Corinthian. And I'm probably out of iron for Avora. Yep, almost there at least. I'm definitely not wasting material on you right now, Giovanna. Sorry, you're just gonna have to wait. Oh, I was gonna be like, wait, we ran out of material that quickly, but no, we're low on money again. Unfortunate. Okay, well, with that, I guess I'm gonna end off the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, cause I certainly did. We got to do a pretty fun and interesting battle in my opinion. Also got to witness some new cutscenes, which is nice and cool. But unfortunately, for next episode, we're gonna have to turn in the Roselle, so look forward to that. And whatever battle awaits us there. I'm sure it's gonna be so much fun turning them in. Oh boy. Anyways, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!